Yeah. I would like to know about our cigarettes. May I have my cigarettes, please, Miss Ratched?
You sit down, Mr. Cheswick, and wait your turn. Go ahead, sit down. To answer your question about the dorm, Mr. Scanlon, you know very well that if we left the door open, you'd just go right back to bed after breakfast. Am I right?
So what? May I have my cigarettes, please, Miss Ratched?
Forget the cigarettes, Cheswick. Cigarettes are not important. Sit down, will you? Christ's sake. Cigarettes.
Remember, Mr. Scanlon, we've discussed many times that time spent in the company of others is very therapeutic, while time spent brooding alone only increases a feeling of separation. Now, you remember that, don't you?
Do you mean to say it's sick to want to be off by yourself?
Miss Ratched.
Mr. Cheswick, you sit down!
Yes, but I want to know about...
Sit down, Mr. Cheswick.
I want to...
Give him a cigarette, will you, Harding?
My last one.
That's a fucking lie. Why don't you give him a cigarette?
Well, look, I'm not running a charity ward, see? Come on.
Look, I don't want his cigarettes, and I want his, or 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 even yours. Do you understand that? I want my cigarettes, Miss Ratched. I want my cigarettes. I want mine, Miss Ratched. What gives you the damn right to keep our cigarettes piled up on your desk and to squeeze out a pack only when you feel like it, huh? Miss Ratched!
Mr. Harding.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You surprised me.
No, well, I lost my head. I'm sorry. I stood up. I didn't mean... I'm really very sorry. Just forgot. I didn't mean... I'm really very sorry. Just forgot.
It's all right.
Miss Ratched!
Yes, Mr. Cheswick?
I asked you a question.
I heard your question, Mr. Cheswick. And I will answer your question as soon as you've calmed down.
Okay.
Are you calm, Mr. Cheswick?
I'm calm.
Good. Now, as you all know, Mr. McMurphy has been running a small gambling casino in our tub room. Now, most of you lost all your cigarettes to Mr. McMurphy, not to mention a tidy sum of money to Mr. McMurphy. And that's why your tub room privileges have been suspended and your cigarettes have been rationed. Mr. Martini?
How are we going to win our money back?
You're not going to win your money back, Mr. Martini. That's all over. If you had obeyed the rules in the first place, you wouldn't have lost your money. Sit down, gentlemen. Sit down, gentlemen. Sit down. Sit down.
Rules? Piss on your fucking rules, Miss Ratched!
Sit down, will you, Cheswick?
I want you to know something right here and now, Miss Ratched. I ain't no little kid.
You sit
I
down.
ain't no little kid where you're gonna have cigarettes kept from me like cookies, and I want something done. Ain't that right, man?
That's right. Now, will you sit down,
No,
Cheswick?
I won't. I won't. I want something done.
Sit
I want
down.
something done. I want 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 something done.
Here.
I want something
Here.
done.
Damn it,
I want
Cheswick, here. Hey. Yeah, why don't you leave him, Washington? He's gonna be all right.
Emergency 34B.
Get it. It's all over, Mac.
McMurphy! Don't worry!